So the next set of forms are the Orion Realty Group forms that we have to disclose and provide. So here you will have these forms in your computer, which I may have already sent them to you, or I'm going to send them to you if you don't have it. So what these are for listings, and it's just 4 forms that we got to fill out. What you do is you complete the address, 123 Main Street, and then you include the name of your seller, John Smith. And these forms are populated automatically, so all the forms have the name, the address on them. So what you'll do, you'll save them in your folder. 123 Main Street. So you have them in your folder. So the next set of forms are consumer booklets and other information. So there's 2 forms that we got to complete, and I'll show them to you now. You should have those by now. So the forms are the consumer booklet, which you should have. Again, you include the address, the seller name, and this is a 123-page document. So it's very large. You have to, save it in your folder to be uploaded to the zip forms later. And the other form that you are going to need is the environmental safety and earthquake hazard form. And it's a combination of different forms that are included in this one document. You complete the name, the APN number, address, the year when it was built, city and county, and zip code. These are boxes that are already populated. So in 99% of the cases of the houses we sell, the water heater has to be strapped and anchored correctly. So you click the box yes. Is the house anchored or bolted to the foundation? Since we don't know that, we just click, we don't, or the seller doesn't know that typically, unless they're contractors, they would not know if it's bolted. So we do these, we check them. So, because the seller's not going to know what to check typically. So just to assist our clients, we can we can ask them, or and if they do know, we can just check it differently. If the house has cripple walls, I don't even know what cripple walls are. I have an idea. So are they braced? I don't know, and most likely your client won't know. Is the exterior, if the exterior foundation consists of unconnected concrete piers or posts, have they been strengthened? I have no idea. Most likely your client won't know. So the foundation, it's made of unreinforced masonry. I don't know that. Okay. The next one, if the house was built on a hillside, if it is on a hillside, then you complete these forms, or if it's not, you click on the correct box. So if it's not on a hillside, then you just go, does not apply. So that's not apply, click here, does not apply. If the exterior walls of the house or part of them are made of unreinforced masonry, again, I don't know that, and most likely your client won't know that. In a 2-story home, if the house has a living room or a living area over the garage, are the walls around the garage door opening either built to resist earthquakes, or has it been strengthened? I don't know, so we click. We don't know if it's a 2-story home. If it's a single-story home, obviously this doesn't apply. So this is for the residential earthquake hazards report, which is a 3-page document. And after you check those boxes, you assist your client in completing this. You have the seller's name, and In this next page, you include the year the home was built. This first section here, this is for the buyer and the buyer's agent to complete. The second section is for the seller and the seller's agent to complete. So here you include your seller's name, your name, and your brokerage name on there. Oops. So it's populated. Here you include the address. So include the complete address, and it'll be populated here already for you and your seller. So this form then you can go ahead and save in your folder, save as, environment safety hazards combined, save it there. So now you have all the forms completed, other than the HOA documents. If you don't have HOA documents, which most of the time you won't have them, you don't need to upload them. If you do, we can cover that in another video, but basically you have the HOA docs in one document. Those can be also maybe 150 pages. So they're labeled HOA docs, and you go ahead and upload them the same way that we did the home inspection reports. You add a line for the seller to sign, and they sign it. Same thing for the city reports. You have city reports that you have to provide. It depends on the city where you have the house listed for sale. Some cities like Salinas, they require that you obtain a city report every time you sell a property. So that's something that you will have to get from the city of Salinas. And basically, once you have the report, you add a line for the seller to sign. That way you can acknowledge that the seller provided it. So in the next video, I'll show you how to upload all these forms that were not CARF forms in the SIP forms portal. I'll show you how to import them to the SIP forms so that you can have them ready for your client, your seller, to sign.